Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Oh, I'm muting myself. Sorry, I'm driving.
No, you're right. All good. I just started the recording. So welcome everyone to this week's Wednesday weekly catch up. Tonight I want to train about, honey, can you just deal with that dog? I think he's locked in my bedroom. Tonight we're going to train about why going district, why it's so important to go district. Can you see my puppy crying? And what that looks like, you know, like exactly what that looks like. I'm such a believer that you need the clarity. Meet Billy. Look at him. Isn't he cute? He's a turd burger. I think that clarity is really important, like to see the process of it, not just see district. I know myself, sometimes I daydream, and when I spend time in my vision, I just visualize what the end result is, just visualize myself as an ENVP, but it's really important to make sure that you visualize the process as well. It's a very important step of attracting the things that are required to make the vision become a reality. And you can't visualize the steps if you don't know what they are, you know, and you don't know what that looks like. So that's what I wanted to have a chat with you guys tonight. So first off, you guys know that as a consultant, you don't get paid on your team. You just get paid on your sale, on your purchases and your client purchases. You don't get an override yet. You get an override when you become a district manager. So I was listening to Debbie Neal the other day, and she said, you always want to have the belief that next month is going to be bigger than this month. So you want to go district really fast, because if next month you sponsor a gun or you sponsor a couple of guns into your business, you're not going to get paid on them until you're a district. So whatever they put through that month, you won't get. So for Debbie, for example, she went, in her first month in business, she went first step region. Goodness. Sorry about that, guys. Hang on, I might just... No, I don't need to go into my bedroom. Yes, I do. I can't concentrate. Hang on.
Are the kids just running their own show?
Yes. I thought I was on a win because they were all in their beds, and I wanted to sit out there because there's no aircon in our bedroom at the moment, and it's really, really hot, but that's okay. I'll move back into the bedroom. Sorry, guys. You have to see me training from in here now, but it's quiet. Yeah, so Debbie Neal was explaining her first month in the business, she went first step region, and that didn't actually count as region. And because she wasn't a district, because you have to be a district manager to go region qual, at least a district. So it was just classed as going district, but that month she didn't get paid on her whole team's volume, which was 45,000, because she only got paid on her preferred clients volume, because that's what you get paid on as a consultant, right? So she's like, that's why you never know what's coming next month. And if you don't believe that next month you're going to sponsor people and have a great business, then you've got cracks in your belief and you're not going to move, you know? So you've got I believe in law of attraction so much. So that's why you have that urgency for district is so important. When she said that, I was like, yes, that makes so much sense. You want to make sure that you're not leaving money on the table, guys. You're sponsoring them. You deserve to be paid. The reason that's in place, the reason that Arbonne does that is to make sure that you don't just come in and sponsor someone and that's all you do and then get paid on them. You know what I mean? Because that would not be fair. So it's just to make sure that you're integral, that you're doing the do, that you're building a business as well, and then you get paid on it all. So it's a great compensation plan. You just have to make sure you understand it and that you utilize it. So what does going
Danny?
Yes.
Oh, but do their QV count towards your district override? So even if they did 1,000, that would be like 1,000 in the district. So
yes,
you
definitely
could get to district if you had a consultant join and like you did 1,000 and they did 1,000 and you got 500. Is that correct?
Yep, that's right. So district manager is 1,000 PQV, which is your sales and your preferred clients. You have to do 6,000 QV in 1 month or 2 months, or 7,500 over 3, and 1,000 of that has to be PQV. So the difference, all that means is QV is your entire team. So for example, say I've just started my business and I've put my pack through, I've ordered everything I want, and I've got bits of everything so everyone can try everything, and I've spent $1,000. So that's 1,000 PQV. So I'm in qualification. And then I might have sponsored a couple of preferred clients and some 30-day clients. So that's all my PQV. That's personal. If I go sponsor Bree, and then I go sponsor Amy, then I go sponsor Maddie, you guys are my QV. You're not my PQV. You're your own PQV. Does that make sense? You're my team. So you guys count towards the 6,000, but you don't count towards the 1,000 that has to be a part of the 6,000. That's PQV. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah? You sure?
I
Okay.
think so.
It's really simple. I don't know if I explained it the best way, possibly. I think I just confused y'all. But it's so simple. You just got to do 6,000 in 1 month or 2 months, and 1,000 of that has to be your sales and preferred clients. The rest can be team. And that's what district manager looks like. So going district, I want to share district. I want to share the screen. Here it is. And show you guys. Oh, I thought it was there. Must be in here. You guys all know the consultant tracker. Oh my gosh, now I can't find it. I'm on a roll tonight. You know the consultant tracker that's on iDesign? The one I'm talking, that tracker, guys, is so important. So important to helping you start strong. And it's basically the recipe to becoming a district manager. It's all in that form. So make sure if you want that form and you don't know where it is, ask your sponsor, where can I get my hands on that form? It's on iDesign in the sponsoring section. You'll see the new consultant tracker. Print that out and laminate it. Your name should be at the very top to make sure that you've done that. So I've got one here with all your names on it, and I've got it's all ticked so I know where the gaps are, what's going on, and what people need to do. That's how I know when I speak to you what advice I need to give you and what needs to happen next, because I'm just going off that tracker and what you need to do to become a district manager. So, and guys, going district, that's it. That's the business. You go district, then you know what to do and you show others. And then that's the business. And you just show others and you show others and you show others and you do it again and again and again. And it's just a system and it's so simple. And the first time you do it will be the hardest time you do it. After that, it's like, it just becomes like riding a bike. When you meet people, you just know what to say, you know the system, you know how it works, and you know the wording and all of that sort of stuff. So make sure you've got that checklist, guys. It's really important. And the most important thing on that checklist, you'll see there, it's got your list of 100 people and your inviting session. That is key. I have never seen anyone do well in this business who didn't do that. It's the most important part. You have got to knuckle out some time, sit down, get in the zone and reach out to people. Reach out and ask them for, okay, ready to get your pens working? I've written down the top things that generate activity. If obviously your launch, invite everyone to your launch. If that's the first thing that you do when you get started, as you guys all know. If you've already had a launch and you want to reboot, invite everyone over to your house for, a product night. Call it a sip and shop or a relaunch if you want to call it, or wherever you're at. Just to have, you want to call it a healthy happy hour or a beauty night or whatever it might be that you want to call that. Send some messages out and invite people over to your house. Have a dream team meeting. Invite, when you reach out to people, let them know that you think they'd be amazing and you'd love them to be a part of your dream team. And if they'd hop on with the others that you visualize that being for a chat. All the scripts for all of this, guys, is all on our Nation to Be page. I posted it there not long ago, and it's got all the wording on how to do all of this. And it's also you guys all would have got tagged in the Welcome to the Team video that Cass House did in iDesign. All the scripts are on that video as well. That's the first most important thing you want to do, is make sure that you've got your head around that video, that you've got your tracker up, and that you've got district in mind. You know that you need to do 6,000 and you're a district manager, so that as you start to sponsor people and build a business, you're picking up on all of the sales that you're earning. So make sure that you've seen all those links that Cass has got in there. There's 4 videos. There's the Welcome to the Team video and then units 1, 2, and 3. They're so important, so important. So you might need to refresh them, go back over them again. They will unlock your creative energy. They'll make you think of things you're not thinking of now. They'll, you know, they're very inspiring and they help you stay very on point. 3-way calls is amazing as well. So we've got launches, you've got dream team meetings. You can ask, just reach out to people. Cass said to me the other day, Sister Cass on the call, she said to me the other day, I'm just going to send a heap of messages out and just ask everyone to look at some links. And I'm like, yes, do that. You know, that's brilliant. Just reach out to everyone you know. Hey, Amy, I've just been thinking of you. I'm so excited about my business that I'm doing. I remember the other day you were talking about how you're struggling with XYZ. I would love so much to share this with you. I think you would be amazing at it. If you have 15 minutes, would you have a quick look at this video? I would love your feedback. Send that out to everyone. And then when they say yes, flick them the Sarah Dunning DA or Cass's DA, or, you know, have a look over all of the prospecting links and recommendations so that you can find one that you love and flick them one of them. Then you can ask people to come to one-on-ones. I love asking to practice on people. Who do you know in your network that is a bit of a chicken list that you're a bit afraid to reach out to, that you could say, I would love your support so much. Would you come over and let me practice a facial on you? I'd love to practice my demo. Would you come over and let me practice color matching? And then while they're there, say, hey, while you're here, do you want a shake? You know, and just throw it in there while they're there. I've asked someone over for a coffee and then I was like, I know I asked you for a coffee, but I'm actually not doing coffee at the moment. I'm doing shakes. I can make you a coffee or I can make you a shake. Oh, what's in your shake? Tell me about your shake. Or do you want a fizz stick? Oh, what's a fizz stick? You know, like, it's getting people exposed, guys. It's creating those exposures at every opportunity that you possibly can. So that you can, one-on-ones, practice days, tote bags, you know, who can you reach out to and say, I just really value your opinion on this product line and I need some before and after photos. I won't publicize them unless you give me the okay, but I would love them for my own knowledge, for my own belief, and so that I can understand people's skin tones better when I meet people that I need to recommend what skin line. Can you be a guinea pig for me? And try the tote bag. You know, and then send them out to everybody. You'd be surprised. People love that. At the end of the day, people do most things to help you. So if you come from an angle of, I need your help because, or I'd appreciate your input or whatever, people are much likely more going to say, yeah, I'll come over. Cass said to me the other day, when she's inviting people over to her house next week, we're doing a night there. And she said, I'm going to say to them, I need some photos and stuff for my business. So I just would love and appreciate some bums in seats to help me with that, you know, and to help me generate what that looks like. And I'm like, yeah, that's brilliant. Like, make people feel like they're not just a number, that you want them there because they're special to you. So, you know, because people don't know they could be thinking you've invited 50 people. So they don't realize how much it means to you because you haven't expressed that to them. So then they don't turn up and they think that you won't even notice that they're not there. You've got to express to them why they're so important and why you've saved a seat for them, why you want their feedback. Like, flatter them, tell them what it is about them that makes you want them there. Coffee days, you know, like with Beck, for example, so who I just had the business appointment with, but just before the call, I have constantly stayed in touch with that woman because I know, one, I love her. She's just a great chick. She's a hairdresser and we always got along really well doing people's hair and makeup. 2, I knew she'd be amazing at the business and I knew that it was for her. It's so her personality. She's just stubborn. So, but I've always stayed in touch with her. Whenever I'm in Mackay, I message her for a coffee. I messaged her yesterday, the day before. She's just opened another new salon. And I messaged her and said, oh my goodness, another salon. How cool. How's it going? Like, it doesn't always have to be Arbonne. If you've messaged someone and they haven't replied, have a look at their Facebook. Like, I have another girl the other day. I saw she was just in Fiji and I sent her a message and said, hey babe, would you take your kids to Fiji after being there? I'm just intrigued. I'd love to have a family holiday soon and I'm thinking of where to go. And I chatted to her for about an hour back and forth. You know, I've offered her the business before. She didn't reply. So I'm just generating conversation now. Let people know that you're not just all business, you know, that you care about a lot more than just business and that you generally care about them and build those connections all the time. Sorry, I shut the door and locked it in case the kids come in to interrupt me. So, yeah, so don't be afraid to just reach out for coffee dates. I've got so many coffee dates booked in. I met a lady at the park last week who was just through a after school park date thing. And I asked if I could add her on Facebook. She said yes. I sent her a message and said, when the kids are at school, would you like to get a coffee? She's like, yes, I'd love to. So today we went down to the park and had a coffee, and I had a big chat with her and about her vision, and I told her about mine. And then 90% of the time she was talking. I was just interested in her. And when we left, she said, I'd love to do a coffee again. You know, like this is a networking business, guys. It doesn't mean that you have to constantly be asking everyone you meet there and then on the spot. It's building relationships with people and finding where Arbonne's the fit for them, and then it organically comes up in conversation. Sometimes it comes up straight away. Other times it might take a little bit longer. And then it's, you know, I remember last week I read out the sales statistics that 80% of people join or purchase on the 8th to 12th exposure. So you've got to, that has to always be in your mind, guys. And only 12% of people in sales follow up that far. So that's where your nations are. It's just following up. And following up doesn't mean constantly Arbonne. Following up just means staying in touch. You know, every time they see your face, they're going to notice what you're doing on Facebook and Instagram. I said to Bree, sister Bree, here the other day, I said, you realize everyone that you've just reached out to, she just sent bulk messages. I said, everyone you've just reached out to are all watching you now. They're all watching your social media. So you put on a show, you know, you show them that I'm doing exactly what I said I was going to do, and I'm really excited about it and what I'm creating. That's why I'm always on my social media and posting things, because people I've reached out to, I see them watching my stories, you know, and they're intrigued. So that's one great thing to remember when you reach out to people. Hosting home parties, as I said, healthy happy hours and beauty nights, and obviously reaching out and asking people to do the 30 days with you. I just sent a wave of messages out and I got a heap of great response from it, just saying, you know, hey Bree, I wanted to reach out to you. I just done a clean eating program in January and I'm feeling amazing. I would love to coach some other people through it next month. I just can't believe the energy that I found and how clear my skin's got. If I sent you a website with a quick overview, would you have a look and see if it might be something you want to do as well? It's truly life-changing. Flicked it off. Yes, please send me the link. Yeah, I'd love to have a look at the link. Then send the link. You guys all know that you always ask before you send a link. It's if I sent you this link, would you watch it? If I sent you a video, would you watch it? If I was free tonight at 7, could you have a call? You know, you don't just send them. I remember when I first got started, I just bombarded people with like 6 links in one message. All in the same thing, whether they asked for it or not, they got it. So the system to success section on iDesign is amazing with all of those things I just said to you. They're all the stepping stones to district. All of those things are what generates activity, what generates connections, networking, and what actually generates your income. So the system to success section on the iDesign website has actual videos of the pros doing all of those things. So if you want to go and see, oh, I wonder how they do a one-on-one, how they do a facial, there's video there with the slideshow and everything, with what to say, what to do, how to use your products, like how to really utilize that, because you don't want to go to all the effort to book in a presentation at your house, to get people coming over for practices, and then when they get there, you don't smash it out of the park. Like the hardest part is getting people over for the exposure. The easy part is going to work on your craft so that you're a pro and you rock your exposure. And all on how to do that is in that section of iDesign to really help you bring them home. I also wanted to chat with you guys about, you know how not long ago Cass did a video with Kim Mella with the CRM and Hilo app? Has anyone seen that on the iDesign website? So I've spent some time this week and I've downloaded the app and I've started on the Excel spreadsheet and I've started putting all my prospects in, and I'm going to take down my DMO tracker with your daily method of operation. That call that I sent to some of you guys this morning was Donna Johnson's daily method of operation. Amazing call. That's going district as well, guys. It's just finding what you can do every day consistently. You know, you can't, obviously, when I tell you all of this now, it's like, oh my gosh, it's so much information. But you break it down into what you can do in an hour or 2 a day. Find the things that work the most and generate income, because spending 2 hours a day in personal development, yes, you'll feel great, it's not going to generate an income. You might need to cut that to 20 minutes in the beginning because you don't have more time than that. Once you generate more time, you can up your PD. As long as you're doing 20 minutes a day, that's plenty. Even 10 minutes a day. Heck, sometimes I just need to read 2 pages of a great book and I'm like beating my chest, I'm on top of the world and I'm ready to conquer stuff. So the idea of PD is to get you to that feeling. When you're in that feeling, you're good to go. Then you want to be making sure that you've got your DMO there in front of you, and the one that's on that CRM, that's on that Excel spreadsheet, is amazing, that Kim Miller has done. In there she's got, here I'll show you guys, I'll screen share because I just have it up. I was doing it today. Oh, it's down here. Ooh. So I've started, this is where I've started to import my list, as you can see. And then see here I've got all you guys listed and where user ad in your business, so I can see that too. And then I've got, this is your DMO. So I was just going over all of this today. So you can track, you know, when you've done it for the day, you put a 1 in there. I've done a social media post. I've contacted 1 person today. Now I love this part, the walk, jog, sprint or run. So if this is how many asks in person. If you're a walker and you just want to keep your business moving, you might ask 2. If you're a sprinter and you want to be a nation by the end of the year, you'll be asking about 10. So then, and you just mark the box. What I love about it, you can go down and get an idea. So it's got what to do daily, what to do weekly, and what to do monthly. This is what national vice presidents are doing. And guess what, guys? This is all you have to do. So it feels like a lot when you're working and you're doing this, but eventually you'll just be doing this. Imagine doing this full time as your job and you're earning 10 grand a week from it. That's what I see. I'm like, oh my gosh, this excites me so much. This is so basic and simple. And it's just finding what you can do every day that you can be consistent with. And this is exactly what it is, what I was just talking about before. This document then, this spreadsheet, you just, you import into your Hilo app, which is your app that you download onto your phone. Gone are the days of paper. I've had this book. I've always had my list of names in a book because you should always have your list with you at all times to make sure that it's growing. If you meet someone new on a plane or wherever you are, you can go straight to your Hilo app. There, click on it and import new person and put their name straight in. You will never remember every single person that you meet and every creative idea that you get. The Hilo app's brilliant. It's in your pocket and you can type it straight in. And with your daily method of success, you can actually track how much business you're doing. Because quite often in Arbonne, we think about Arbonne, we read about Arbonne, we spend way too much time on social media following the people who are doing amazing at Arbonne. And at the end of the day, we're like, oh, I've done so much Arbonne today. We actually haven't done anything. Nothing income producing anyway. I know I've definitely had those days. When you jump on this and have this in your phone, you can track what you've done and then you can follow it and it can show you how many days this week, how many reach outs you've done, how many times you read, how many times you did a one-on-one or whatever it might be. And it's brilliant to really help you track your business and it makes you feel very professional as well. So I can't recommend enough that when you've got some time, you know, make some time to get that done. Put all your prospects in there, rewatch that video if you need to freshen up your mind and get that app into your phone. You will feel light, blissful and empowered to know that wherever you are, you've got everything ready to go off your phone. You've got all the scripts saved to your notes. You've got all your contacts in there. You know where everyone's at and everything. This is how when you're busy all the time and you only get a 10-minute window here or there, you know, in that 10-minute window, you got to go find your book and then you got to go find your success thing. And then where's that list of names? Where did I put that? And who have I spoken to and who have I not spoken to? And what day am I free? And when can I do? Your 10 minutes is up and you haven't had time to do anything. So when you've got this stuff mapped out around you, it's ready to go. You pick up your phone and you can copy paste. And you can go straight to that app. It's brilliant, guys. I love it. And I've spent so many years really in that paper world of finding stuff and losing my list. I can't tell you how many times I've lost my list and it's like frantic. It's the worst feeling. So you write stuff on that list that you can never get back. You'll never remember it. It's gone. So that's brilliant. So
babe, sorry. So that's on the iDesign Facebook page, all the how to find the spreadsheets and stuff. Is that what you said?
Yes, they're all there. If you go to the iDesign Facebook page and click the Files tab on the left-hand section and type in All in Docs Team Tracker.
All in Docs?
Yep, All in
Team
Docs,
Tracker.
Team Tracker.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, and you type that in, it'll come up. If you just click on Files, it'll probably be at the top of the list because it's probably the last one that's been uploaded that they've just done. And if you just do a little scroll, you'll find the video. If you can't find it, just send me a message and let me know. Oh, hang on. I'm just trying to find yous. I've lost yous.
The video that explains it.
The video, and then, if you can't find the video that explains it, just let me know and I'll tag you in it. And there's also, if you just go to Google and type in YouTube, and type in the Hilo app, there's great videos from all different network marketers all over the world. The whole app is designed for network marketers. They were like, the people who created it said every other business in the world who has a clientele as big as ours has an app for this, has somewhere to put them. And network marketers are running around with books and pens. Like, we need to get professional and catch up. And yeah, it is. It's awesome. It's so good. So that's my training tonight. It's 8 o'clock. So I'll give it 5 minutes to see if any guests pop on. How amazing is the new slideshow? The new DA slideshow.
Is that, I don't know if I've missed that. Is that in iDesign now?
Yeah, Kath just posted it. It's Arbonne wide.
Oh, cool.
It's not just exclusive to our nation. It is, I'll get it up and show you guys.
It's amazing.
Oh,
Sorry,
it's so good. Hey, I saw it and I was like, giddy.
So is it just under the same section, like on iDesign?
Yeah, Kath just posted it today.
it's just on the scroll. Yeah, it should be the top one.
Oh, so she posted it on her Facebook page.
No. In the team page.
Oh, in the team page. Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, cool.
Yeah. It's just there.
Sweet.
And you can go look at every slide. She said she's going to post a video of her presenting it, so we know how to present it.
Cool.
And she said it should be up by the weekend and then we can run with it. But you can look at all the slides. It's so well done.
Sweet.
This is it. Look, I found it. I'll just get it up so you guys can see it. Look at it. Can you guys see it?
Yeah, wow, that looks amazing.
Oh, yeah, you can see it. How nice is it?
So this is for a DA?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, you could use it for a business appointment too, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, same thing.
Yeah, same thing. Yeah, it's just a business. It's just a slideshow to present the business. It's just got all the B Corp. Look at this. It's just next level. Look at the 30 days stuff. It's just all that rebranding coming through. I just love it. It's so simple. I love this slide. You know, so you can be really specific with people and how the business actually works. I find sometimes, because the main thing to remember in this business is that an overwhelmed mind always says no. So if you're overwhelming people with information, they're going to bail straight up. So that is a brilliant slide. This is so simple to explain it without overwhelming people, to keep it really simple and to basics. Because sometimes I think we get really excited. We don't mean to, but we start to over-talk it. I love this part. See, the average annual earnings is yearly instead of monthly. So cool. Can everyone see that? And then it's got top 50 averages. Are you there?
Yeah, I just didn't want to
sorry, I'm
interrupt.
on mute. I'm listening to you. I'm like, yeah, that's cool. You can't hear me.
Oh, funny. Yeah,
That looks so nice.
it looks so good. Love it. So that's that. I just wanted to show you guys that.
Looks really nice.
Yeah, I'm excited. So hopefully Cass will present. I was getting ready to present with that tonight. But okay, if no one jumps on, guys, I might jump off if that's okay. I've just got another business appointment in the morning, and I just did one before we got on, so I'm not keen to run through it again.
I'm so tired.
Oh, God.
Definitely not a night person.
No, I'm a morning person. Hey, 100% a morning person. I have to, it takes everything in me to do business appointments and DAs at night. I purely do them because I know that some people are night people, and I have to. But I'm all about the morning. So I'm almost.
I never thought I'd hear you say that.
Oh, yeah, it's a shift. Yeah, and especially now that I'm getting up between like 4 and 5. So by night, I'm like, yes, I join Arbonne.
Why,
Yeah.
why were you up at 3:30 the other day?
The dog. So my puppy,
Oh,
he's been and I'm just
shit.